In this episode of Fictional Hangover, we talk about finding both our favorite and least favorite characters of the year so far. Magical side questing through life, Waffle House sponsoring our magical food dreams, and reminiscing about our uni and college days in our discussion of Pizza Witch by Sarah Grayley and Steph Purinens. Hey everybody, welcome to Fictional Hangover, a podcast about books that is full of spoilers. Every week we discuss a different book in way too much juicy detail. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Claire, and today we're going to discuss Pizza Witch by Sarah Grayley and Steph Purinens.
Standard disclaimer. If you haven't read this book, please remember that Fictional Hangover is all about spoilers. If you haven't read and don't want to be spoiled, stop listening to us and go read the book. Then come back. If you haven't done this but want to pretend that you have, or if you don't care about spoilers, or if you just like the show so much that you don't care about any of that, then listen up. Yay! Happy New Year!
I'm very excited to talk about
Happy
this one.
New Year? Question mark?
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Let's share the New Year with pizza.
Yes, let us indeed.
Oh,
Pizza. Yeah, yeah.
Is that the background information?
Yeah, that is. I have some background info about this book that I got from the back of the book.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make it special? Because
Yes.
it's from the book, from the back of the book.
It's always special when it's from the book.
Yeah.
That's a bonus of graphic novels. A lot of the times when you're reading the comics at the back, there's extra bits and pieces of information.
Yes, there's lots of fun stuff shoved back there, and there was lots of fun stuff shoved in the back of this one. But what I took from the back of this book is this. A huge shout out to our cats, Pesto, Toby, Wilson, and Pixel. Those are really great cat names,
They have
everyone.
excellent cat names.
They hang out with us while we work, and they provide a lot of inspiration for George and the whole cat village part of the story. If we were to live anywhere in the world of Pizza Witch, it would probably be the cat village, if they'll let us. So that's a good bit of information. Living in the cat village.
I like that piece of information.
Yes. Yes. What are your initial thoughts? Because mine are, I literally don't know what to say. Pizza!
Okay, I've got two. Pizza magic is the most delicious type of magic.
Uh-huh.
But also, new month, new book club theme for the new set of challenges. And this one is fill in the blank, read a book where blank happens. So in this one, it's read a book where pizza magic is a thing.
That's perfect.
And that's the bonus of this month's challenge. It can be absolutely freaking anything.
Absolutely anything fills in a blank. Yep.
Exactly.
And it's amazing. It's a really good place to start.
Exactly.
Doing whatever the hell you want.
Start January the way you mean to go on. Do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Exactly.
That's perfect.
None of these resolutions, because we're fabulous enough already.
Mm-hmm.
Just read whatever the hell you want.
Mm-hmm. I think that's accurate. I like it.
I'm deciding to read a book about pizza magic.
All right, let's get into the summary. It's near midnight, and Roxy has been creating pizza all night using magic.
I'm so jealous.
Yes. All night pizza. Yes.
Oh, midnight pizza.
Her black cat George is urging her to take a break and, sleep. But Roxy is close to creating the perfect slice. With a whoosh, Roxy holds her best slice ever. However, she has work in the morning, and despite her claim of being a morning person, she should get some rest. Dozing off mid-slice, which, how do you even do that, by the way? Excuse me. Roxy picks up George and tells him her dream is to be the greatest pizza witch in all the magical worlds and open a cute little pizza restaurant.
Aww. Nearly sleeping in, because, spoilers, she is not a morning person, George wakes Roxy for her shift at the pizza restaurant. Roxy's parents magic up her breakfast gourmet style, because that's their thing, and encourage her to leave the pizza place and start small with a street cart and work her way up. While that is certainly a route, she needs to go to Magic Uni. The best way to get a Magic Uni is not through good grades and entry interviews, it's through adventure and experience and doing quests for the only pizza warlock in town until he sends her on a quest for a secret ingredient of her own. Duh.
Look, I don't know if I believe this. If I can just go ahead and interject this here, I feel like your grades and your interviews are probably pretty important.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
So I don't know.
Do you know what it reminded me of?
What?
Was it Fangirl that we read? And it made us rage how she kept getting extension after extension for not doing any work. But it was just... Yes. It was the wrong... it was just not how college/uni works.
Yes.
And the rage just kept building.
Yes.
And building.
Yes.
And building. And I was like... This is completely different in that it was endearing and it's cute. And I'm like, if I could have gone onto a magical quest to get into uni, I'm quite sure I would have. Not, done the good grades thing. But... Yeah, it kind of gave me... It reminded me of that. But that's... Fangirl was negative. Go and see that episode. This is very positive.
Yeah. Also, this is magic and pizza.
Yes, exactly. There is some slight differences.
Yeah. Flying out the window on her broomstick with George, which I really appreciate because George is like, do we really have to go out the window? And she's like, no, but it's cool. Roxy takes the scenic route to work. Crashing through the doors of Pizza Warlock, Roxy scares Harriet, who sends a massive pile of pizza boxes flying. Roxy tidies up the boxes just before Pizza Warlock Jeremy enters. That does not sound magical or fantastical at all.
No. And Jeremy's such a dude, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeremy just automatically tells you this guy, he's not a good guy.
No, he listens to very specific podcasts and has very specific ideas.
And they are not our podcast.
No.
Unfortunately for Jeremy.
Yeah.
After copious amounts of bragging and self-congratulating his own magnificence, Jeremy sets Roxy a task to find a magical ingredient. Bulba garlic. They only season for a few more days in the forest caves outside of town. Jeremy hands her a map, her broom, and a transportation potion home. Let's go find some magic.
Roxy and George fly to the cave outside town. George giving Roxy a piece of his mind about the Pizza Warlock, sending her on silly odd jobs and teaching her nothing. But Roxy refuses to listen. Inside the cave they find the Bulba garlic, and it is freaking adorable. And George declares he will protect it with his life. Just so cute. It reminded me of Garlic the Vampire. Roxy reassures him that, according to her parents, which I would believe her parents over Jeremy, it's a mystical essence and not actually alive, and will respawn after she harvests them. They run around harvesting the adorable little things, but when the job is done, the ground starts to rumble, and a very big and very angry and out for vengeance Mama Garlic emerges from the ground.
George grabs the transportation potion from the bag, which accidentally falls into the giant bitey mouth of sharp, pointy teeth. And Amanda goes, yay, creepy teeth. They're not very pleased, though. Roxy grabs George and jumps into Mama Garlique's mouth. Luckily, into the portal and then back into Pizza Warlock, where they are told they harvested clova garlic, not bulba garlic. So, like, basically you failed. Ugh.
God, I want to hit him.
Jeremy throws the herbs into the trash, tells Roxy he's disappointed in her, and makes her do the dishes.
Rage.
Roxy, so much rage. Jeremy's the worst.
He is.
Roxy berates herself the whole time. Before heading home, she grabs the garlic. On the broomstick, George tells Roxy she should quit Pizza Warlock. She doesn't want to hear it right now. Or her parents telling her to come and work for them in their gourmet restaurant, or that pizza is yuck.
Yuck. Your face is yuck.
Ugh.
Your ideas are yuck. Ugh.
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 Ugh. Ugh.
In her room, Roxy stress magics a pizza and uses a garlic in the recipe. George, who eats the slice, has a transcendent experience. It's literally the best pizza ever. Roxy doesn't believe him, but appreciates the compliment. Roxy, man. George is not the kind of person who's gonna placate you with compliments. It's got to be the truth.
No. Yes.
She's going to steer her course to get the ingredients to go to Magical Uni. And in the meantime, she needs to go to bed. As Jeremy has just texted, Roxy has to get to work early for a secret mission.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Nah, dog.
Stupid early the next morning, Roxy and George arrive at Pizza Warlock before Jeremy. They wait and wait and wait. Hours go by and no Jeremy. No Pizza Warlock. Turns out he drank too many potions the night before and can't even remember sending the message.
Jerk.
I hate this guy.
Jeremy the jerk.
He's a jerk. Ugh. And what makes it worse, this is not the first time he has done this. He makes up a random list of magical, mystical ingredients together, which George sees as the poppycock that it is, and calls Jeremy out on it. But Roxy accepts with a smile on her face. They are attacked by slime monsters, vicious bats, and literal fire, but gather the items on the list. Jeremy doesn't even say thank you as he takes them to make the sickest sandwich. What? Sickest sandwich, bro.
Freaking hit, dude, balls.
Oh. The rose-tinted glasses are falling from Roxy's eyes finally, and she's seeing the sham that is Jeremy, the pizza bro. Dude lock. She's still burning with rage, literally, at home that night. So much rage.
The fires of her rage keep going. It's amazing.
Just so much rage. So much fiery rage.
It's so relatable. At Pizza Warlock, Harriet tries and fails to tell Jeremy that the restaurant reports aren't great and accepts his parents' call on the crystal ball because they fund Jeremy's entire business. I think they fund everything for Jeremy.
I think they do. They did not fund his sick sandwich. The dopest sandwich.
So dope.
Gross.
His parents, who by appearance look quite like evil villains with slicked back hair, sharp fashion sense and evil pointy expressions, have a quest for Jeremy to find the remarkable oregano. They went to a lot of trouble, crushed dreams and destroyed lives to obtain the map to where it can be harvested. So yeah, they're evil. The quest will be long and hard, but at the end it will give them the ingredients for amazing pizza power. Pizza power!
Amazing pizza power!
Douglas, a little red bird in a witch hat, delivers the map. A few moments later, Roxy comes storming in with a sandwich for Jeremy. A knuckle sandwich! A knuckle sandwich! Before she can give it to him, he hands her the remarkable oregano map. Remarkable oregano! And tells her it's her quest for the secret ingredient. She's finally passed all the other tests and now it's her time. This diffuses Roxy, and George believes the map is real. It's all like glowy and, bursting with stuff. Roxy has her quest. After gathering supplies at home, she initially packs just a cake and forks, but her parents insist on practical stuff too. Roxy and George take to the broom and are off.
The first part of the quest is to obtain a crystal tomato. A crystal tomato! Which will be needed to defeat the guardian of the remarkable oregano! Surprising no one, the crystal tomato is in a crystal cave and it's high up. George sensibly tells Rocky to get her broom, but she's just, packed it away. So instead, she throws George up to it. The crystal tomato is very high up, and he is not able to jump back down. So Roxy needs her broom anyway. As she's digging in her bag, a freaking giant crystal dragon appears through a wall. Roxy doesn't have offensive magic. She has pizza magic. So she uses habanero hot pizza blast against it and 4 cheese when it eats her to escape. Thankfully, the dramatic entrance of the dragon knocked George and the crystal tomato down, so Roxy scoops them up and they make a dash for it, George having dug the broom out. This quest suddenly feels very dangerous.
Surviving a crystal dragon is hungry work, and Roxy needs more spell ingredients, so they stop off at a market where a very cute farm witch, Demi, is also shopping. George gives his permission for Roxy to go on a coffee date while he enjoys a nap. However, the date turns into a disaster as Roxy brags about taking the crystal tomato and fighting the crystal dragon. Turns out there were signs literally everywhere. We flash back in the panels and we see the hundreds of keep out, private property, crystal dragon here. Signs everywhere.
So many signs.
So mad. The crystal tomato is Demi's property. And the dragon? It's her lactose intolerant pet who has had a horrible tummy all night.
Aww.
Demi starts flinging vegetables at Roxy, and a potato even lands on George's head. Through some quick thinking and quick footwork, they're able to snatch Demi's wand from her hand and throw it in the lake to escape. Now, I'm going to interject a second here to say I think Demi's reaction is fairly understandable.
Yes.
They attacked her dragon, stole her property,
made her dragon sick,
ignored all the warning signs.
Yeah.
They're bad guys at this point for me. I was like, shocked.
Yeah. Flying on the broom, Roxy and George are hungry. Not only did the date epically fail, but Roxy didn't get any supplies. Not a one. Thankfully, she spots... Thankfully, is that the right word? Thankfully, she spots a group of skeletons cooking. and asks if they have room for 2 more. They do!
Oh, wonderful! Wonderful!
Unfortunately, they're making bony macaroni, and Roxy and George are the bones. They make another quick escape involving much bashing and spinning. Look, why are the bony skeletons, why are they eating bony macaroni? Why are they eating bones? They are bones.
They need the calcium to help their bones.
They are bones.
But the bones need calcium in order to be, strong.
Right, and so I just assume that it's, a great, big, nice, delicious cauldron of macaroni and cheese.
I mean, that's what we all wanted it to be.
Right, yeah.
But unfortunately it's not. They probably want all the calcium and all the nutrients in the bone marrow to help strengthen their own bones.
Yeah, you're right.
Sounds delicious.
And plausible.
Yes. As they're flying over the forest in their escape, they come across a damsel in distress being attacked by the skeletons for her bones. After more skeleton bashing, Roxy and George rescue Erin, a student studying rare forms of magic. George feels they need to be discreet in their quest, but Roxy tells Erin about everything, like literally everything. She even shows her the map and invites her along to witness the remarkable oregano! Before that, though, they eat pizza, magicked from foraged ingredients, which attracts kitty cats. They don't seem to be able to talk like George, though, who snuggle with them as they sleep under the stars. But in the morning, all the cats are gone, including George.
No! After a search, Roxy and Erin find a cute little town that is oddly quiet until church bells ring. George has been kidnapped and is being held hostage by the other cats to marry their cat queen. What? Seriously, what? This is what I said when I got to this page. Excuse me. Why is there a cat wedding in the middle of this book about pizza? It doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. This is why it's fun. But also, what?
What? But what?
But
really?
Yeah. But then the next thing is, but really? But why the heck not? Let's go with it.
Yeah, I mean, why not, I guess. At the right time to make a dramatic entrance, Roxy kicks the church doors open and shouts, "I object!" The congregation attacks, while the wedding party makes an escape. Why are they attacking? This is not proper wedding etiquette.
Neither's holding the groom hostage with a gag and a cuffed.
Okay. This is a really difficult fight because the kitties are adorable and nobody should ever want to hurt kitties. Erin has the idea to use Roxy's cauldron as a battering shield, which works and feels worse than whacking cats with her broom. Is it better or is it worse?
It's not good either way.
No, they managed to interrupt the wedding again, Roxy using her pizza magic on the remaining kitties to get George back. They wanted him as he's another talking cat, a rarity, and wanted him to have talking kitty babies. Look, I'm sorry, George, not ready for marriage or fatherhood. And you know what? I respect that. I respect you, George.
Respect his choices. Don't kidnap him.
Yeah, I respect you for not...
Don't kidnap people and marry them. Try and marry them and force them into a nuclear family of your species.
Yeah, it's not okay. It's not okay.
After flying distractedly for a little while because Roxy is too busy flirting with Erin, George tries to drive the broom but crashes them into the forest. They happen across a bottle with someone inside, and even though she's come across as an aggressive crystal dragon, a vengeful farming witch, hungry skeletons and crappy cats, Roxy opens a bottle. Inside is Minnie, a clumsy soup witch, who invites them to her place for soup and a rest, after they rescue her straight away from the bottle again, because she's got inside again.
She's just immediately back in the bottle.
Immediately. Minnie makes pizza soup. We all ask if that's a thing, in Roxy's honour, and kicks the sofa open for her guests to sleep on.
As George sleeps at the foot of the sofa bed, Roxy and Aaron have a mini sleepover. There's no snacks or movies, just conversation. A little flirting, including touching pinky fingers and confessing secrets. Roxy admits she applied to Magic Uni already, got good grades and an interview, but they scoffed at her pizza magic. So she's putting everything into her secret ingredient quest. Hours later, Aaron is asleep, so Roxy goes outside for some air. Minnie joins her and reads her croutons. What is one is sometimes two, and beware the eyes that watch. And my favorite, don't worry about Magic Uni, it's overrated. But the last one is more because her walls are super thin. The next morning, Roxy, George, and Aaron head to Competition City.
I like Minnie. A swarm of friendly bees causes the friends to land. The bees give them some delicious honey drinks, and they decide to take the scenic route to Competition City and walk. It takes a few days, but they see wonderful things and have fun on the way. Typically, Competition City holds weekly competition battles, often food-based. In fact, Jeremy won his at just 16, which Roxy completely nerds about. The prize for winning is a key. You need that key for the next stage of the quest. The problem is, the prize is a championship belt when they get there, though it does have a key on, and it's for Tag Team Magic Wrestling Championship. Oh, snap. Roxy understandably starts freaking out, but she does it in this really quiet way where she doesn't actually freak out like loudly and violently. She just kind of like stands there frozen. But Aaron gives her the mother of all pep talks and volunteers to be her tag team partner. Together they sign up as Double Pepperoni! After a costume montage and hanging up a crystal ball call from Jeremy, they're in the ring fighting the Lizard Boys. After an extra topping tag team punch, Double Pepperoni secures the win. However, this is a Royal Rumble style match, so they have to stay in the ring as the new challengers come on straight away. They're able to work as a tag team to win each match, with George in a cute little manager business suit ringside cheering them on. The final tag team opponents are the Big Lads, who are indeed big lads. With firepower move, heat setting maximum, Roxy blasts roast, burning them to a crisp. But don't worry, there is a portion to fix that. And they take the win and the championship belt. As Roxy and Aaron celebrate with a kiss, yay! George is whisked away crowd surfing, but they meet him in the bar a short while later. They head off on the broom to the next stage of their adventure. Aaron, meanwhile, rejects a call from Jeremy as they're flying.
They reach a treehouse, and after a bit of searching, they find a door where the key fits. The tunnel isn't blue skies, bird houses, and hammocks, as George imagined, but dirt floors, and it's very unsafe. Please see the floor collapsing under Aaron, falling as she's about to tell Roxy something. After Roxy and George rescue her, Roxy opens a trapdoor and lets in a strange mist, which hides the entrance of a huge, green, purple-horned, sharp-toothed creature who is guardian of the remarkable oregano. Roxy used most of her spell ingredients in the tag team matches, but has enough left for one big hit, which she'll use to get the secret ingredient from the Guardian, who is using it to power up. Using super long stuffed crust, Roxy is able to lasso the oregano from inside the Guardian, dissipating it. As Roxy and Aaron hug in celebration, Jeremy pops onto the scene. He throws a coin purse at Aaron's head as he calls her dear sister, and then he demands the remarkable oregano. Roxy is in shock over Aaron's apparent betrayal. Was anything they had even real? At all?
Flashback. Let's see. 1 week earlier, Erin flunked out of Magic Uni. She didn't care about studying. Her parents and her brother went there, so it was the expectation that she would too. She's sure her parents can throw money at them. Throwing money actually takes some time, so her parents instruct Erin to look after Pizza Warlock while Jeremy goes on his quest for the remarkable oregano. At the pizza place, Erin finds Jeremy in his office instead of on his quest, and does what any good sibling would, tells Mum and Dad. After the call, Jeremy offers to pay Erin to infiltrate Roxy and George, go on the quest with them and report back to him, and he'll potion transport in when they have the oregano. Erin agrees. At first, Erin gave her brother updates, however, she quickly found that she liked Roxy and George and their adventures, and she started to like Roxy. She told Jeremy she wouldn't spy on them anymore and started rejecting his calls. Now, we're back to this really awkward present day and the potential oregano guardian that hasn't been defeated yet.
The Guardian has reformed and wants the remarkable oregano back. The search is on to find it amongst the mist, and Erin finds it first. Jeremy snatches it from her hand because he's the Mum and Dad's special boy.
Oh, shut up,
Jeremy. He tries to use the oregano on his sister, but it doesn't work, except to backfire on him as he's looking down at the herb, and the Guardian bashes into him. That's it. Jeremy pulls his wand out, ready to do some amazing pizza magic, but instead it's a bit limp, flaccid, completely sad, pathetic, and ineffectual. Now, are we talking about the magic wand, the magic, or Jeremy? All together.
All.
The Guardian looks concerned for him. Harriet, who came with Jeremy, is angry that she works for a man-child, and Roxy realizes how much of a not big deal the Pizza Warlock is, and that he relies on his parents' money to do anything in the world. She slams him with her pizza magic and quits.
George sees on the map that the remarkable oregano will only work for the first person who touched it. Erin. Meanwhile, the map is pulling George somewhere and he wanders off. The Guardian is starting to kick Roxy's butt, so Erin steps up. Vines pour out of the oregano toward the Guardian, but they are uncontrollable. Roxy digs in her bag for the crystal tomato. The crystal tomato! And uses it to focus the oregano, but not before one vine knocks Jeremy out cold. Wah, wah.
Wah.
Eventually, Roxy and Erin together defeat it. The cave starts falling apart. Harriet and Erin grab Jeremy and go through a potion portal. Roxy and George fly out on the broom.
Back at Pizza Warlock, Jeremy is having a hissy fit because he'll need to tell his mommy and daddy that he failed. It's okay. Harriet has already reported his failure to his parents and recommended a change in management at the pizza place. Erin, who is the new keeper of the remarkable oregano, heads back home. She misses Roxy, but knows she needs to do better and has been inspired by her, so she takes out her cauldron and basic magic book from the back of the closet and gets to work making magic.
Meanwhile, Roxy has regaled her parents with her adventures and that she quit her job, and they are beyond excited. Now Roxy will come and work for them at the gourmet restaurant, but they are willing to give her pizza magic a go. George, when he disappeared in the treehouse following Jeremy's map, found another magical map that may lead to a second secret ingredient. No time like the present, Roxy and George leave through the window on her broom. Another adventure!
Insert break here.
Yeah. Or we can remind everybody that a new book club is starting.
Yes, we can. And we have all new themes. We have so many new things because it's the beginning of a new year.
Yes. So the book club episode is going to remain the last episode of the month. You'll still be able to access the videos via our Patreon. Amanda, please give the address.
Yes, patreon.com/fictional hangover.
Oh, she's good. And the Discord is still live. Hit the socials for the link and join in. We're doing the 3 Dark Crown series and we're starting with novellas.
Yes,
the Oracle Queen.
That's the order that they go in.
Exactly. So we're starting with the Oracle Queen. And we love Kandara Blake. And, you know, she might end up popping up now and again.
She probably will. She's more than welcome to.
Well, I think she insisted that she did.
Yeah. Like, she might actually be, like, in the room with us right now. We just don't know.
I would not put that past her.
Yeah.
Certainly Kandara.
Yes.
So, yeah. Plus, it's a great way to celebrate the series' 10th anniversary.
Yes, 10 years. That's insane to think that those books have been out for so long. And, like... Yes. It hurts my brain to think that I was reading those as they came out. Like, I had to wait for book 2.
Ew.
And if anybody knows, and you will know soon enough after we do 2 novellas and then we really get into the series, end of book 1, and then I had to wait for book 2. Like,
how dare? How very dare.
But it's amazing, because Kandara Blake is amazing.
We do adore her.
We really, really do. So yeah, you have that to look forward to.
Ooh.
And lots of other good themes, too. Monthly themes that don't have anything to do with the book club. Because it's fun to have... Yeah, you can, especially with this one, fill in the blank. Fill in the blank.
That's part of a book club.
Yes. Read a book written by Kandara Blake.
Read a book that's a short story.
Read a book featuring a queen. So many options.
Read a book with a black cover and a crown.
Yes.
Read a book with a crown on the cover wearing a crown.
Yes. Yes. That's how I'm going to read mine.
Yes.
I'm going to wear a crown while I'm reading.
Mine's literally just there. Next to mine.
Mine is... Oh, there it is. You can see it.
Yeah.
It's right there. And that's the stack of books that it's sitting on there.
Oh, mine's in the special section on my special bookshelf.
Oh. Anyway, we should talk about Pizza Witch right now.
That was our interlude.
It was. It was kind of a long interlude. Yeah, it was kind of a long interlude. But you know what? It's our show. We can do whatever we want.
We were relaying important information.
We really, really were. If we talk about standout moments,
yes,
I'm going to say that I enjoyed the wrestling match.
Whoa.
Which is not something that I think I've ever said out loud before. I enjoyed a wrestling match. But I did. I enjoyed the wrestling match.
I used to love watching the wrestling, and then WWE went on MAGA, so, sack that. Yes, I did enjoy their name. double pepperoni, and I really enjoyed the costume montage. But we love a costume montage.
So many costumes. So many.
Yes, we do love a montage. I couldn't believe how snobby her parents were about food magic.
Yeah. But they were like... They were snobs about it, but they were less snob than Jeremy and his family.
Oh my God, Jeremy.
Jeremy's... I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it right now.
Do it.
Because I can. Because this is our first episode of the year. Jeremy is my least favorite character so far this year.
Yes, I agree. 100%. I agree.
Yeah. Awful. He's an awful dude, bro, who expects women to make sandwiches for him. He's horrible.
He just sent her on errands to the grocery shop, which George completely called it.
Yes.
Do you know, the thing is as well, he didn't wear his hat properly on his head because he had so much hair that it didn't sit properly, which irritated the life out of me, which is when Erin came on and she had a big mop of brown hair and was like, she's got Jeremy's hair and she's this weird person in the middle of a forest while she's on a magical quest. This is his sister. It did not come as a surprise. That was not a surprise.
I don't think that I was expecting it. But I didn't... I need to be honest here with everyone. I didn't really care for this book too much because so many weird things happened. And it was like too much for me,
That's why I liked it.
But like, you're going on a quest because you want to get into Magic Uni because you failed at getting into Magic Uni. So you have to go on this quest. But then there's a dragon, and then there's a cat wedding, and then there's 2 girls that you want to make out with, and then there's a witch in a bottle, and like, then there's a wrestling match. And it felt really disjointed to me.
I really enjoyed it because of that. Because it felt like going through life and having to deal with all the side quests.
Tediously side questing through life.
Yeah, we've got tediously side questing through life again.
Yeah. Please see our t-shirt.
Yes, magical. Tediously side questing. It's not mowing the lawn, it's dealing with a lactose intolerant dragon.
Yeah.
You know, it's not doing the laundry, it's flirting with 2 cute witches. I mean, to be fair, that could happen in real life as well. But,
I mean, yeah.
That's what it felt like to me. She has this overall quest, but she's just constantly side questing, and that's what I really enjoyed about it.
Yeah.
Magical side quests.
Yeah. I can appreciate it. It just... It wasn't for me this time.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's very fair.
Yeah, and we've learned that. How many years have we been best friends doing a book podcast? Like, it's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes I love it when one of us viciously loves a book and the other one viciously hates the book. I think those are the funnest ones.
Yeah.
Not as fun as both of us hating something.
Both of us hating it is mwah. Yeah.
Chef's kiss comedy.
Yes. Yeah. But this one, like, I didn't hate it.
You didn't gel with it. Well, no, if you didn't gel with it, you didn't gel with it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I found somewhat difficult with it?
What?
We love a cute graphic novel.
We do.
You know, vicious murder and fiction, cute graphic novels.
Yes. Yeah. Uh-huh.
But when we had like Bulba Garlic and all of the... I just kept thinking, oh my God, it's Garlic from Garlic and the Vampire. Don't eat garlic from Garlic and the Vampire.
No.
And I got a little upset. I was like, don't eat it. Don't. They've got little cute faces. Yeah. It's garlic. And the same with, she's going, I said, while we're doing the summary, how Roxy is trying to get into magical uni, but a roundabout way through the ingredients and not just grades an interview. It felt a bit like Fangirl. So I don't know if these were necessarily influences for Sarah and Steph, but they were the things that were still standing out to me. The just little bits and pieces that were standing out. You know, even George, I can't remember, but George just rang true to somebody else, like the sassy little sidekick. And so there was lots of inspirations from stuff that I've read that I could read in it, which I think helped my enjoyment a little bit more. But yeah, again, I do like the magical side quest through life.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy it. The cat wedding, though, was completely out of left field.
Yeah, that was probably my surprise, because
same.
What even? Why? And like we don't know why George can talk. That's
because he's
not
magical
explained.
And special.
Yeah, but then there's other cats, and
Then
they're
why can't
not.
they talk?
They're just like, why not? What's happening? And
It's
then
a
they have to
magical
get
world.
married, and they have to force him to have babies.
That's not on. That's not cool.
It's not okay. We don't
not
like
okay.
that. We don't like that.
No.
So I'm glad that he was rescued. But that was out of complete nowhere. And it didn't have anything to do with anything. And like we didn't even revisit it.
No, it was complete wedding whiplash.
Yeah.
And you know when they're at the Magical Tag Team Championship, and he gets George is crowd surfing with the belts. I'm like, oh no, are the talking cats going to turn up and steal them again?
That would have been perfect.
But they didn't.
Maybe they didn't recognize him because he was wearing that handsome little business suit.
Oh my god. Right, this is jumping to favourite character. It's George. It's
George.
1,000% George. I would accept no other opinion on the matter, because George, so far, and I'm going to say it,
Okay.
it's my favourite character of the year so far.
So far. He is the
So
winner.
far.
He is the winner.
We found our least favourite and our favourite character
Already
of the year so far.
of the year so far.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's really impressive.
Oh, God,
I'm proud of us.
So good.
I'm proud of us.
Good.
Good job, us.
We will accept all accolades.
We will.
Hit us up.
Yes, please. Please. Please, Waffle House. I feel like I was going to say something before that.
I don't get distracted by Waffle House again.
I know. I was going to say something and I can't remember what it was. I don't know. It's gone. It's gone.
I'm going to have to check our Would You Rathers, because I can't remember if we've asked this question or not. Okay, sort of, but I'm going to ask it anyways.
Okay.
If you could have any food-based magic, what would it be?
Does it have to be as specific as pizza?
No.
So, like, I could say, pasta magic? Or...
Yes.
Do you know what else I really like? I really do like soup. That's a very... I'm so glad that got to you. I really like breakfast.
Breakfast is amazing. Breakfast has all the best foods.
Yeah, it really does. Can I be a breakfast witch?
Yes, and then you can make me breakfast.
Okay. I will. What will you do?
I don't know, because I really like your answer with breakfast. I'm going to reciprocate and make food that is suitable for diabetics. So it doesn't... It'll impact you how it needs to help your blood sugars.
Thank you. I love it. Thank you for doing that for me.
That's fine.
It's really thoughtful.
Imagine if you could open that restaurant for people. My God.
That would be amazing. Yeah. That would be amazing.
I'd call it Diner Bees.
That's very good. Yes. But it's DIA. Diana.
Diana Bees.
Yes. It's perfect. It's perfect. Diana Bees. That's great. I'm going there. Going
Got
there.
a business plan already. I just need to get some magical powers.
And funding.
Step 1, magical powers. Step
Yes.
Well, if I've got the magical powers, I don't think the funding will be too far back, because I'm just going to go to Waffle House to say to execs, look what I can do.
Wait. No. Wait. Wait.
Oh, changing the plan.
I will go to Waffle House because my magic is breakfast magic.
Yes.
So I can show them what I can do, and then I will share my money with you. And then you make... Yeah. And I'll be like a silent partner in the background.
Well, you could do the breakfast.
I could do the breakfast. Yeah, it's perfect. We've got our life plan sorted out.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that means we get magical broomsticks as well.
Yes.
And you know what that means? We don't need airplanes.
Yeah. Can we also have potions to travel?
Yeah.
Okay, because we need that. But why did he always do it to travel back and not to get where you're going?
Jeremy does put... Harriet does ask this, or Roxy asks this, or something like that in the book. And he's like, well, I'm not going to give you the potion to get there and get back. That you've got to earn it, or something like that. Those lines. But you know Jeremy only travels by potion.
Yeah, so that means that they exist. So we would just use them. Use the potions for really, like, super long distance travel. And the broom just to, like, run errands and stuff.
Yes.
Perfect. It's a perfect plan.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll get on the business plan right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what else? I didn't love that there were 2 girls that she, like, immediately insta-loved. And I'm sorry that the one threw a potato at George, but that was deserved.
Yes. Yeah.
But, like, that was an immediate date, and she was immediately like, oh my god.
Yeah, Demi, the farm witch.
Yeah.
I get why. It's because she needed to have the impact of saying, you've just stolen the crystal tomato from me, ignored all of the warning signs, and you made my dragon ill.
That was hilarious, though.
That was
flashback,
hilarious.
Going back and looking at all the signs.
That was
so funny.
Objectively speaking, that was absolutely freaking hilarious. But
Yeah.
also, Roxy doesn't learn anything from that.
Mm-mm.
It's not like she takes care going forward.
No.
Roxy's not my favourite. I don't mind her,
Yeah.
but like I say, she doesn't learn from her mistakes. She's jumping in, both feet, being weighed down straight away. And I don't know if the too trusting is because she's so young, and we're both cynical. But yeah, I don't know. She's just like we say in the summary. She's got rose tinted glasses. She doesn't see how Dubro Jeremy
Yeah.
is so freaking awful.
Yeah.
So,
I think
yeah.
a lot of it, unfortunately, might have to do with her parents, because her parents seem to be pretty successful. And so I think that she and Jeremy are actually kind of maybe more alike. They have experienced parents who will pretty much give them whatever they want, probably. But Roxy's parents do it in a better way, I think. You know, they want her to come and work for them because they're gourmet. They do gourmet magic. And they want her to come and work for them, but then at the same time they're like, but, you know, maybe not pizza. Maybe you should do what we want you to do.
Yeah.
But then at the end, they're like, okay, well, why don't you try, you know, doing your pizza magic with us? Because, like, why can't you make gourmet pizza? That would be amazing.
Pizza can be gourmet.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not like the greasy boxed kind that's delivered in 30 minutes or less.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, it can be double pepperoni, but it doesn't have to be.
It's the quality of the ingredients and the way it's, the cheeses that you use and the base and, the water that's used in the dough. There's Italians everywhere who were, like, disgusted by their snobbery.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I like when you get the pizzas with
I think they were better
in the middle
human
and you
beings.
cut the cheese open and just blurbs out, and then you're like, yes, I will have parmesan on top of this big ball of cheese you've just put on my very cheesy pizza. Thank you.
Yes. Please add more cheese to my cheese.
I love it when you go to an Italian restaurant and all you can smell is garlic. Hopefully not the really cute kind.
No, hopefully they're not cute garlics, because I want to eat them all.
Oh, I love garlic. Anywho, at time of recording, I should not be hungry for pizza.
At time of recording, I am starving. So,
well, let's move on to final thought quote.
All right, what do you have?
I'm going to give you just a couple.
Okay.
2 or 3 or 4.
Okay.
I'll give you 4.
Okay.
Oh, I feel like it's another game of, is it Book or is it Claire? I hope it's not too difficult. I'm feeling snacky. Don't shame me, you little French fry goblin. Coffee, of course. It's the number 1 best drink for adventurers.
Claire, not a one of these.
Oh, it gets worse. I need to get some sleep.
Claire! I think this book is you.
I think it is. Oh, okay, I'm going to stop there. Go for it, what's yours?
This is not the vibe I crave.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
I also appreciate... I've already taken a potato to the head, Roxy. I can't handle another. Poor George. Oh, I do love George. George was what I needed in this book. I also appreciate... If you throw me up there, I will bite you. Then she does immediately throw him.
Very Gimli feelings from that one.
Yes.
There was the big lads that she fights in the final, and they go, "Oh mate, we got toasted like a marshmallow in it." Totally reminded me of Drew.
Mate! Oh,
mate!
come on, mate!
Super fan Drew. I was like, that feels like, mate!
Oh,
it's
mate!
true.
Oh.
It's super fan Drew.
It's true. Oh. Ooh, I also really like I remain, as ever, too cute for this. It's amazing.
Again, from the book, please.
Too cute. Oh. That's it. That's enough.
Oh, man.
May. Oh, May. May. May.
Oh, May.
Oh, let me just go into the future a little bit. This is something that I'm really looking forward to this year, and I meant to talk about it earlier, but I forgot because we started talking about Kendara Blake and how much we love her.
Easy done.
I'm looking forward to the end of the Three Dark Crowns book club, because then it switches over to Superfan Suggested, and we're going to invite our superfans to come on the show with us, and that's just fun. It's really fun when that happens.
It is.
So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm also terrified of what they're going to suggest.
But you know what, Claire? We are the lords and masters, so we can say, nah, dog. Not gonna do it.
Mate. Nah, dog.
May. No. But I think our super fans know us well enough to not torture us unless it's on purpose.
If they're going to torture us on purpose, it's for the lols, and
Yes.
we kind of dig that, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm really looking forward to that. But that's not until July,
Oh, God. That's...
so we got a while.
I know time is a flat circle and we don't understand it at all, but still...
That's a long way away.
Still. As of recording, it's a long way away.
Yes. Yeah. Ugh. Okay.
Right.
Is it time for Would You Rather?
Yes.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yes, on social media. Would you rather watch a tag team Magic Wrestling Championship or witness a talking cat wedding? On our Facebook page. Wrestling won with 66%. The book club voted 85% for the wedding, and on Instagram it was 56% for the wedding. We do have a couple of comments. Drew, superfan Drew. Ah, mate!
Hate.
Cat wedding. It'd be so cute.
Superfan Annie says definitely a cat wedding. Can you imagine the cute little outfits?
So cute. Superfan Brie. Talking kitties make everything better.
Glim Glam Jen, which we should just call her Superfan Jen at this point because she's always in our Instagram. She's there. She deserves it.
She's super commentator, Jen.
Yes. You can find me at the Talking Cat Wedding. Hopefully it's some warrior cats who are tying the knot, like Brightheart and Cloudtail.
You know Jen would go talking cat wedding instantly.
Yeah. Yeah, she would officiate the Talking Cat Wedding.
She really would. Superfan Coral. Oh, here for the cat wedding bow tie on a cat is a must-see for real.
Mm-hmm. And finally, Superfan Katrina says a talking cat wedding. Like, even if they didn't talk, I'd love to see kitties getting married. Same.
Now,
I think though, in this instance, I kind of want to go to the wrestling match. What is happening with me?
No, I'm going to the wrestling match because they're not. But right, gladiator style. I'm going to have one of those giant fallen fingers.
Yes.
That has number 1 on or something.
Right.
And
Right.
Like
Yeah. I would want to have a prop in the audience. You know, like
You're going to have a sassy sign.
Yeah. You know, like Spider-Man? Bonesaw? I don't know. I'm so sorry. It's a very old reference, but all the time in my house I say, Bonesaw is ready. All the time. Whenever I'm ready to go, that's what I say. Bonesaw. Bonesaw is ready.
Yes. I think it'd be fun because it's magical. And yes, okay, the talking kitties will be cute.
Mm-hmm. But also, like, it's a forced wedding. I don't want to go to that.
No. I mean, it doesn't have to be a forced wedding in your answer.
Right. But it is in the book.
Yes. Yes. By the way, I'm going to the tag team wrestling.
Yeah, okay. Let's go together.
Because that'll be fun. Yeah.
And also, we can get snacks.
Yes. And we can do a costume montage for our outfits.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Cool.
Okay. Would you rather be a pizza witch or a soup witch?
Now, I really love pizza.
Mm-hmm.
But I also really love soup. I'm wearing a soup t-shirt. I don't have a pizza t-shirt. And it has Mothman on. And it says, please leave me alone. I'm eating soup. And a mother bought me it. And it's amazing. And I love Mothman. And I love soup. So it's great. So I think I might actually be a soup witch. Because I feel like soup is easier to turn into portions as well.
Yeah.
So I might be able to diversify easier than pizza.
Yeah. I feel like soup is maybe a little bit more versatile, too.
Mm.
You know,
You
lots
can
of
make
things
some
can be
really
soup.
healthy soup.
Mm-hmm.
But you can make some really unhealthy soup.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go soup as well.
Yeah. I had a delightful cheese soup once at Epcot in Disney World. In the Canada Pavilion. It's very nice. Okay.
I want to eat soup.
I want some soup now. Would you rather have a pet cat that can talk and is sassy, or a crystal dragon, but it's lactose intolerant?
I want a talking cat. I mean, I make my cats talk. Actually, I don't, as much as Jacob does, but they have their own distinct voices and everything, and it's just a thing in our house that our cats respond to us when we're talking to them. And yes, it is mostly Jacob, but he's spot on. So I feel like if that was just a thing that could happen in real life, I would want a talking cat.
I believe he's just reading their minds.
He probably is.
The words.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to pick Crystal Dragon because I would love Little Dragon, but I'm not going to have a massive one. I'm going to have like doggy sized. And
Yeah.
I just won't give it cheese or milk.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's probably not good for him anyway.
Yeah.
So I just
I've
wouldn't
got
do
oat milk in the cupboard. Can I have that?
oat milk. Would you rather get into Magic Uni through good grades and an interview, or go on a magical quest for a secret ingredient?
I'm going to say good grades and an interview. Because if you get into magical uni just through a magical quest for a secret ingredient, you're setting yourself up for failure, because you won't be able to cope with the coursework and the academic requirements of uni.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're not going to get a magical quest for
I agree.
on everything. So it's the preparation that getting good grades and doing an interview. And also, I think if you do an interview correctly, you show the passion that you have for the subject matter. And even if you flub a couple of things or you come across as nervous or whatever, having passion for what you're talking about can win people over.
Yeah, I agree. And like, I mean, I know that we found another map at the end of this book, but like you said, like, there's not always going to be a magical quest. So what are you going to do?
You can't quest for magical ingredients
to do that
all the way through.
Yeah, you can't. You have to get by on your own sometimes.
Yeah. But then I also agree that magical uni is not necessarily the correct option with what Minnie says. Sometimes, you know, we're of a generation where I think we were told you go to university, you get a degree, you get a job, and the job is going to be automatically at a higher pay grade because you have that higher education. Well, frankly, for the vast majority of my adult life, that was absolute rubbish.
Yeah.
You know, I had a master's degree. So I'm sitting there with 2 degrees with letters after my name next to people who left school at 16, barely any grades from their GCSEs, but were paid exactly the same. It's a lie. And you're being set up for failure and, especially in America, debt.
Yeah.
So really, I think Roxy's parents might be right to a degree of saying, get a food cart and work and put that effort in and go on your magical quests for secret ingredients. Close, you know, you don't have to have the food cart open every day of the week.
No.
But so quest some of the week for wonderful ingredients and test and try and
you know, like, take your cart with you on your journey and just pop up in places, and then you've got your little food truck and you can just go wherever you want to.
Exactly. And it might be that you don't have ever a walk-in establishment. It might be that your empire is based on food trucks.
Yeah.
Street food is freaking on point. It's delicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
So actually, you know, as much as parents being pizza snobs, food snobs, I actually think they do have a point for Roxy in that open food truck.
I like that they are not forcing her to go to university.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
Because like you said, that was what was shoved down our throats. But now we're getting to a point where, like, at least, especially in the library, when I have teens, I'm like, you know, you can go to trade school. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to do any of this. Like, trade schools kind of make bank. So,
well, it used to be that way. Like, previous generations, university was for the elite. You would get apprenticeships. You know, my dad had an apprenticeship. You know, that was what was done. Not everybody is academically inclined. They need to learn by doing. And that, if that is an option and you are able to do it, and that's what floats your boat, do it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's literally only within the last 5 years of actually being able to put my degrees to use. So I am glad that I went. I'm glad that I had the experience of university. I didn't have a full university experience. You know, I wasn't getting drunk and everything like that, because I always feel like I have to study, because I'm not the most intelligent of people, so I always feel like I have to, you know, put my head down and learn and study and things. So, and I didn't want to go out and get hammered, and I did that when I was younger.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that. I had already done that by the time it was time for me to go to college.
By the time I got to university, I just wanted a coffee.
Yeah.
And a quiet place. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that I stuck it out, and I'm glad that I had that experience, and that, you know, I can look back on it and I can draw from that experience now, and even more now that, you know, I went back for my information science degree. But yeah, so much pressure put on teens to do so well and make these decisions on life paths.
Yeah.
Your frontal lobe isn't even finished developing.
You don't even know what you want to do 99% of the time. So you go to school and you spend all of this money taking all of these classes that you have zero interest in. I feel like I would have done much better in college, which I did fine. Like, I kept my scholarship the whole time, whatever. But I feel like I would have enjoyed it more, or would have gotten more out of it if, like, later on in life, I would have been able to study the things that I actually want to study, not the stuff that I have to because it's required. Like, I would have preferred that.
Yeah. Which, if we bring it back to the book, then it very much might be, in Roxy's case, like we say, get the food cart, get the life experience, but also, you know, start experimenting with the food cart and see what they can do. And it might be when you think, actually, I want to learn more from people who know what they're talking about. So I might get a job somewhere in a kitchen or a restaurant, or I might go to a culinary school, a specific culinary school or something, and think, you know what, if I go there, then I'll be able to diversify and find out more, and I'll be able to do more than, you know, just going to magical uni. Yeah. And I will say, though, that the authors are British. So the university, I would imagine, would be similar to ours rather than the American one, where I always get the impression is you have a set list of different classes that you have to take, whereas with the UK, you pick your degree as in English, you have a few core modules in English, and then you elect English courses or English adjacent that you want to do to make up your module credits. You don't, you know, I won't be doing a maths course, I won't be doing a science course, I won't be doing a language course. I will just concentrate on that specific degree. That is mostly how it is, but you do have several core classes that you have to take. Like, I went to school for language learning, and so I had to take like one math class in 4 years of school. I had to take one math class. I had to take like 2 science classes, and the rest were what I chose to take. Yeah, our cores would be like, if for English, one of them was it was, oh God, I can't remember. It was there was a feminism course. It was about literary feminism, and that was really, so it was all reading the books, talking about the books. That's all. That was a vast majority of what I did, was read a book and talk about a book. Yeah, I did some of those too. I know, it's shocking. I'm putting my degree to use now. Get out of here. But so there were some core things that you had to take,
And then the rest of it you get to choose based on your field of study. So, like, I really wanted to learn Spanish, but not, like, about any places. I was really interested in the grammatical side of it and why it works the way it works. So I took a bunch of really weird classes, and they were fun. And, like, I also took linguistics and stuff in English as well, so it was fun to see how the sides lined up and how they were different. That was really cool.
That's so
But then I also took I also took really weird classes because, you know, you only have to take a certain number of hours to get your degrees, but then you have to have, like, an overall number as well. So I ran out of Spanish classes to take. So I took a class, I took a film class. I took a class about graphic novels and anime. I took a class about Westerns. It was really fun.
I really enjoyed the random 5 credits I used on a film class and winding up all the film students about when we're talking about shadows in noir, especially noir and Hitchcock movies. And I was like, they're like, oh, it means this, and this. I'm like, it's just a shadow.
It's just a shadow.
It's just winding them up. It was so funny. My friend did his degree in film, and his dissertation was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That's amazing. I wrote a paper about Zoolander.
That's perfection.
And I did get docked some points on that one because I mentioned going to his friend's funeral, but it was friends, Friends, with the apostrophe at the end. And my professor took points off because he said I put the apostrophe in the wrong place. And so I fought him and I said, no, actually it was 3 of his friends. So that is correct. And he's like, I'm not going to fix it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But just know that you're wrong. And he was like, okay, I'm okay with that. But it was a paper about Zoolander.
I love that.
Yeah. I also wrote a paper about Jack Frost 2, The Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman. And this is why I am the way that I am. And I've always been this way.
The only person in the world to have ever done that.
Yeah.
I would put money on that.
It's really fun.
My greatest achievement? I tried desperately 4 times to read Frankenstein, but I got bored each time. So I just researched the heck out of them instead, which was much more interesting for me. And every single time I got a first in those assignments. Still have not read the book. The only thing I can tell you is that it's alive line does not actually ever happen. No. Oh, and there was the one class that we did, which my bachelor's degree is English and American Studies, so we did a lot of American literature and American history and film and stuff, and it was taught and led by a Canadian.
Even better. It was friends with the South Park guys, random, and we had to do a team assignment, and I was the only person who had a vague understanding of PowerPoint, so I was the one who had to put the PowerPoint together. But my assignment, because it was on the Constitution and particularly on the amendments, mine was on the freedom of speech, and it was about the legalities of it. No law background, I'm not American, barely know the Constitution. I did a wonderful PowerPoint, but my section of the PowerPoint was really, really poor because I was so busy doing everybody else's PowerPoint slides, but you had to do a corresponding assignment as well. And he pulled us to one side and he went, I know you did the PowerPoint, you are getting the credit for the PowerPoint, but I'm going to tell you right now that you're not getting many points for your actual presentation. It wasn't very robust. You need to kick ass at this assignment. I was like, will do, thank you very much. And we did not get on. We had a very big clash of personalities, but we respected each other. And I wrote the most kick-ass assignment, citing all this legal precedent on I couldn't tell you a single sausage that I put into it. But he literally handed it back,
And he went, "This was spectacular. I'm sorry my kids drew crayons all over it." He went, "I've never seen somebody pull back a grade so much." I must have been on the fail. I must have been failing at this point for him to have had that word to tell us about it.
Yeah.
But he said, "I've never read it. It reads like an actual legal dissertation."
It's amazing.
And I was like, research. Which is why I love research so much and why I'm in research.
Yeah.
Anyhow, should we do the last Would You Rather?
Do we even have another one? I don't even know, because we talked for 40 minutes about college.
Reminiscing about our uni college days.
Yes. Do we even need to do another one, or should we just move on?
Let's just move on. I think everybody would be happy.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I feel like if we do another Would You Rather, we're really just backtracking. So
we are.
let's just
but
move
you know
on.
what? If anybody wants to comment about their college uni days and what they remember from it, I would love to hear about it. I think
tell us about your favorite courses or papers
random assignments that you've done.
Yes. That would be really
Your
fun to know.
successes would be brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. If you liked this, try this. What are you going to suggest?
I'm going to suggest one that I found on Hoopla that was recommended to me as I was looking just generally around for stuff for us to do this month. And it's called Spirited, Day of the Living Live by Liv Livingston. I had to triple check that the person was actually Liv Livingston who did it. It's amazing. And there's a few volumes of this. So if this sounds good and we cover it, when we have our Let's Do Something Fun graphic novels, we've got a few we can dig into. Okay, so the summary from Hoopla. The only living girl in a ghost town struggles to find her place in the first book of the Spirited graphic chapter book series. Olivia, Liv Livingston, thinks life on the right side of Narrowbridge is, well, just right. What's not to love about the perfect town of Pleasant Place? But then her parents pack up and move the family to the left, spooky side of the bridge, right into Gloomsdale. Oh, exactly. Liv quickly learns that life is going to be very different, especially in a ghost town. Literally. The town looks antique, some students have gleaming fangs, and let's just say her new house might be haunted. Will Gloomsdale dampen Liv's spirits, or can she creep it real and find her place? It looks cute as well. Like, not cute, but it looks
amazing.
Pizza Witch kind of adorable.
Yeah.
Not as cute as Garlic and the Vampire, because nothing can be, or Pocket Peaches.
Oh, Pocket Peaches is so cute.
Exactly. It's like Pizza Witch cute. What have you got?
Okay. Well, I found this one, and I really want to read it. I found this one on Libby, and it is called Dracula's Brunch Club by Brian Gosner and Keenan Gaba. Have you ever wondered how vampires got their taste for blood? In Dracula's Brunch Club, it all started with a crimson red donut, dripping and oozing with spooky secrets. I mean, jelly. Dripping and oozing with non-spooky tasting jelly. Count Dracula is not your average vampire. Well, sure, he's undead, hates garlic, will burn up in the sunlight. But unlike other vampires, he has a knack for baking, and it's his brunch club's famous blood orange jelly donuts that give his fellow vampires the energy source they need to live forever. But when Transylvania experiences a mysterious jelly shortage, it allows his nemesis, Constantine, to swoop in and steal the brunch club and the vampire's loyalty from Dracula. But it's not just jelly donuts at stake. When townsfolk start to go missing, Dracula suspects Constantine has far more sinister motives lurking that could threaten everything vampires and humans have worked for. With the help of his chef and human friend Elena, Dracula must find a new energy source before every vampire and human turns on him and he loses his coveted brunch club forever.
Yeah, so why didn't we cover this in October?
I don't think it was out yet.
Oh. Yeah, I'm putting that on our rotation.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds amazing. I'm looking at images from it as well, and it looks
They're
brilliant.
fantastic. Yeah. It's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's perfection.
Yeah, it is. So while you're looking at that, I'm going to tell everyone about our new and indie spotlight. This one,
please.
again, because it's a graphic novel, I tend to have to go to NetGalley for these. This one I found is called Serendipity by Gabby Benda, and it comes out in February, so you've still got a little bit of time to pre-order it if this sounds like it's up your alley. Serendipity is the luckiest kid in the world. But what happens when the luckiest kid in the world becomes extraordinarily unlucky in this debut graphic novel? Serendipity is your classic overachiever. She's class president, lead in the school play, the star of the basketball team. She's also incredibly lucky, like wins everything all the time lucky, even random radio raffles. Which is how she finds herself with the free tickets to the town carnival, where an accident curses her with bad luck forever. And just like that, Serendipity's luck really does seem to run out. Missed shots, fumbled lines, and a slip in the polls. Can it get any worse? Yes, it can. Permanent bad hair days. Serendipity becomes convinced the curse is real. She's definitely not disorganized or spread too thin. Nope, it's all the curse. And she'll have to find a way to reverse it soon. Hilariously charming and illustrated in sugar pink hues, this graphic novel is a treat for kids who love middle school dramas and adorable, if impulsive, characters. It's a perfect story for overstressed overachievers looking for a warm reminder that stepping back doesn't mean stepping down. In fact, sharing the spotlight with good friends is perhaps the luckiest thing of all.
That sounds really fun.
It sounds precious, and I just can't wait to see how the permanent bad hair days are illustrated, because it's going to be fantastic.
Oh my god, yes. It's got to be a different one every time. It's got to be.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be.
Oh my god, imagine an 80s style perm.
It's going to be bad. Oh, it's going to be bad. That's it. Is that the end? Is that it?
It is. That is.
I'm Amanda.
And I'm Claire.
Join us next time as we discuss Race to the Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. Look out for our Would You Rather polls and monthly challenges on social media. Don't forget about our book club on Discord. Be sure to visit our shop on Redbubble at fictionalhangover.redbubble.com for all your favorite fictional hangover-themed merchandise, and become a patron of ours on Patreon at patreon.com/fictionalhangover. Until next time, remember, the only cure for a fictional hangover is another book.
You can find us at fictionalhangover.com and follow us on all social media at Fictional Hangover. If you like this episode, check out our others and be sure to rate, review and subscribe so you don't miss out. Thanks for listening.